Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hey D. Hello, Miss Zeno. I'm glad you're joining us tonight. Y'all come on in. Y'all know what to do. Share, tag, let's tag, share, and invite as we come on. Let's tag, share, and invite. Y'all wake up. I know y'all been eating all day long. Hello, hello. I hope everyone's Thanksgiving was awesome. I know y'all full of turkey, full of ham, stuff y'all didn't supposed to eat. I know y'all are full of sweets, sweet potato pies. Okay, y'all come on in. Go ahead and share, tag, and invite, and we'll be on in just a second. Let's tag, share, and invite. Yes, this is our Freestyle Friday. And of course, we're going live tonight instead of in the daytime. I thought I'd let y'all sleep a little bit. Okay. Hey, Tammy. Y'all come on. Hey, Miss LaJohn. How are you? I'm glad that you guys are on. Good evening to you. Good evening. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Let's go. Let's have some fun. Go ahead and tag, share, and invite. I'm so happy to see our YouTube. Tammy, what you doing on YouTube? I'm glad to see our YouTube people on tonight. I'm really excited about that. So y'all come on and share to the ones that have the Facebook, okay? Make sure we get them on there. And I see you sharing. Thank you so much. Remember to hit that like button or that love button, one of them. Which one is it, Tammy? Y'all come on through here. Come on through here. We got some fun and exciting things we are going to do tonight. We're going to have a lot of fun tonight. So y'all come on in. We're going to jump right in because I don't want to hold you guys all night long, but I I wanted to come on and share. When you come on, please go ahead and tell me where you're coming from. I want to see where you're coming from tonight. Okay. Where are you coming from? Where are you coming from? Where are you lifting from? Okay. Yes. Come on in. Hey, May May. Y'all come on in here. Send up some, yes. Okay, there I am. Y'all, we may go in and out tonight. Now, this is Hammond doing this all day, but it is raining very hard here. Okay. Always raining when I come on. Lake Charles is in the house. Come on, Lake Charles. Come on, Megan. Houston, Humble, Texas is in the house. Y'all come on in here. Yeah. Okay, Miss Jeanette, how are you? Charlotte, North Carolina is in the house. Y'all come on in here. Come on in. I'm glad that you came on tonight. Go ahead, please. Let's tag, share, and invite. And we're gonna jump right in. My brother that's gonna join me tonight. I am so excited about that. Yes, this internet, not my fault. It's been doing good all day long, I must say. Okay, but this internet is going in and out because it is raining very, very hard here. Okay, but it's okay. We'll get through it. Yeah, guess what? If I jump off of this and jump on our regular Facebook, just jump on with me. Okay, all right. I'm just gonna keep it rolling. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I'm glad you are wonderful. I hope everybody had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Go ahead, you put where you're from, okay? Yes, there you go. Come on. Some of you guys may be out of town as well. Yes, y'all come on. I hope that you guys, like I said, had a wonderful, wonderful Thanksgiving. Thank you for coming on tonight and sharing with our lift tonight, ladies and fellowship together. This is our Freestyle Friday. Yes. Okay, Melinda, come on in from Richmond, Texas. Come on in through here. Out there behind God's back. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Like I said, hopefully you guys had a wonderful, wonderful Thanksgiving. Okay. All right. Listen, I'm not going to go through a whole lot of our regular announcements. You guys know, I don't think we have, well, maybe we have one or two that's new on here tonight. But what I want you guys to do is do this. Go to our website. Okay. If you are not a sister of Lift, go to our website. Okay, lifthoj.com. Go ahead and go with us. and sign up to be with us. Okay, right? Bring an overnight bag. Exactly. Yes, I will feel like I'm out of town when I come out there. Okay, that might be our next conference out there in Richmond. Yes, but that's okay. All right. So I'm not going to go through a whole lot of things tonight. I'm going to go ahead and bring on. He's going to share with us. Listen, we're going to laugh. We're going to have fun. Okay. And y'all just bear along with us because we get real super spiritual here sometimes. Okay. We go from laughing to crying. Okay. And we might go in a full tongue tonight. Okay. So y'all just bear along with me. Come on in. Yes. Let's come on in, bring them on in, bring my God brother on in tonight.
Hey.
Come on in. There we go. I think he has to unmute.
I'm unmuted. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I'm unmuted.
There we go.
Yeah.
Hey.
What's
That's
happening?
one thing I like about my brother. I said, brother, let's go. Brother said, let's do this. Okay. Now I can't hold him long because he got to go finish eating his. Let me let him tell you. I can hear you.
Good.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, yes, I can hear you well.
Okay.
What's going on? You
Not a
laid
thing.
back in the palace over there.
Let me tell you.
Yes. I'm so
It
glad
seems
you came on tonight. Can you hear me, Mo?
I can hear you. I'm delighted to be on.
Okay. I don't know if
I am absolutely
you
delighted to
stop.
be on. These
You let me know
children.
when you can hear me.
I can hear you. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Why I don't know what's going on. But this is my brother, Carlos Townsend. Some of you met him at the when we went to Greensboro. Okay. When we went to Greensboro at the Grandover, he brought us through with that praise break. And I tell you, we're still feasting off of that. Okay. But I wanted him to come on tonight. We're just gonna share a few things and we're gonna cut up a little bit.
You can hear me?
Okay, great. Okay. Oh, yes, I can hear you. I can hear
Okay.
you. Okay. Yep. But I want Carlos to come on. I'm really excited. Megan is saying something to me. Hold on. I'm really excited about everything. I want you to tell me because I know you know, we always pick about in the kitchen. First of all, he said I can't cook. I can't, he said my food tastes like fingernail polish. I don't understand that.
Yeah.
But
Your food
I
tastes
want
like
to
finger
bring
polish.
him on tonight. Yep. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm delayed. I'm so sorry, y'all. Hold on, Carlos. Hold 1 second. Because
Devil don't want us to talk tonight.
let's see. Okay, are you gonna get me off of here or it says completely no internet? Okay. Okay. Uh-huh. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I think am I delayed?
You're a bit delayed.
Okay. It's got to be the internet. What I'm going to do, Carlos, I'm gonna jump off and go on my regular, and then I'm gonna try to pull you on from there because I don't want to be talking over you.
Okay, so I need to get on Facebook then.
Can you hear him now? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Can you hear me though?
Yeah, I can hear you well.
But I'm delayed.
Just a bit.
Okay,
But
but am I
it looks
delayed
like we're
though?
in real time now. It looks like
Okay,
we're
he
in
said
real
I'm
time
delayed a
now.
little bit. Okay, he said it looks like we're real. We'll try it, and if I feel that we're doing that again, what I'll do is we'll jump on Facebook.
We'll drive to Facebook.
Okay. What did
So
he say?
let's get
Okay.
into it.
All right. So yes, let's get into it. Let's go ahead. I want to see, first of all, what did you cook for Thanksgiving? Let's get into that first.
Let's talk about how I wound up cooking. Uh, it is funny how we have
Okay.
morphed into who our parents were. Because I remember vividly that we always congregated at your house and at Mother Harbor's house. And it seems like the young people
Yes.
of our church gravitate to me. They want to hang out with Uncle Los. I'm bishop at church, but I'm Uncle Los at the house. And so we talked about what we were going to do Thanksgiving night. And they said, we want to come over and hang out. So that's what we did. So I cooked a turkey and a ham, corn pudding, collard greens and mustard mixed, potato salad, and my little
Ooh,
niece Jaleesa makes the best macaroni and cheese. And so we had
wow.
the macaroni and cheese. I made brownies, and we ate and we laughed and we sang. And Kwame was here, and so then we preached and we did all that, and then they left. So it was just wonderful. I'm learning as I get older, and I've got a birthday
Hey,
Thursday.
Kwame.
These are the times that you
So
cherish.
let me
This is
ask
what
you
is
this.
important. What you say, huh? These are the times that we cherish, or that we should
Yes,
cherish anyway. These are, I think, the events that elongate our lives and give life to
right.
our years rather than years to
I
our
was
life.
saying yes, and that's what you right. So you jumped right into what I was going to ask you because I was going to say, what does that mean to you? What does Thanksgiving and what does all of that mean to you? You know,
Um,
everybody coming over, and now that hold up, and now that we are our parents, and
yes.
everybody's sort of stopping by our house now. So what does that mean to you, and how does that make you feel?
The first thing I like about it is that I'm cool enough that they want to hang out with me. When I got consecrated a bishop, two things I asked God for: don't let me lose my fire, and then don't let me become a stuffed shirt. I still want to be relatable. I like to hear what's on their minds because we need them to keep us young. Like, I know how to say no cap. I know what that means. I know how to say when the food is good. I ain't got to say the food is good. I can say that food was busting. You know what I'm talking about? So it keeps us young and it keeps us relevant, and we need to keep our ear to the heartbeats of young people, so that we can know how to minister to them and communicate with them. And they feel comfortable in turn sharing whatever it is that may be on their hearts. Nobody want to be around nobody. You just a big walking mothball. Where they do that at? Who wants to be bothered with that? And I love it because it also helps me to cherish those that we had that took time with us. You laughing at walking mothball. So I just don't want to. I want to be relevant still and keep that relevancy. Now they tell me you tried to cook. What did you try to fix?
Well, I only made a ham. I made a ham. What else did I make?
Wait a minute. Let me
I
ask you about
fixed the
this ham.
ham. I didn't make a
Let
ham. I
let
fixed it.
let me ask you about it. Now, was this something that you had? Did you make a glaze for it? You ain't fixed no
I
ham.
made the glaze. Now I made that
What
glaze.
what did you make the
Now
glaze
I'm
out
known
of?
for making that glaze on that ham. I might
Teresa,
can't do
listen.
nothing else, but I can glaze that ham up. Put a little pineapple on there, put a little honey, put a little few things, put a little brown honey, honey, brown sugar, honey, brown sugar. What else did I? Then the little pack that it come with, all spice, some
That's what
kind
I
of
wanted to
spice it
get
comes
to.
with already. She
That's what I
said she
wanted to
warmed
get
it
to.
up. It came with that. What else did I put in? Oh, margarine. You know, you put your butter in there to get it going. Um, what else did
Margarine.
I put on there? Then I added a little pineapple and I added just a pinch of salt to it.
Salt?
Yes, you're supposed to add a pinch of salt so
Where
it
did
can
you get
bring
this
up the
from?
flavor in it.
If you don't
So
quit
I
using
added
this stuff
that
off
and I put
Pinterest,
it in there and I let it glaze and I let it bubble and shimmer and simmer and let me tell you something. It turned out so good. Now it's a lot left, but it turned out so.
it's like,
Now, before I go along, one thing I won't make or fix is a turkey.
okay, can we talk about your turkey adventure, please? Can we please talk about the turkey? That listen,
I
let me just
vowed in 2000, maybe it was around 20,
it's
was it
about
2018?
2014. It was 2014. Y'all had just gotten married. When you called me and said that
Go
turkey
ahead,
was
you
in there
talk about the
breathing.
turkey.
So y'all listen, I was home minding my business the night before Thanksgiving. And Teresa called me and said, Carlos, I believe this turkey's in here breathing. I said, what do you mean? Said, I believe it's in here breathing, Carlos. I said, what do you mean breathing? No, this turkey's in here breathing. I said, it's dead, honey. It can't breathe. I said, it's not breathing. Said, it looked like it was just coming to life right there on the table. I knew then that God had not anointed you to cook. I knew that the children over there laughing at me. I knew then God had not anointed you to cook. The turkey's dead, honey. It was dead in the store when you bought it. You know, it wasn't coming
Woo!
back. I believe you
It,
got power. I know you got power, but it wasn't coming back. Hey, power.
it was so big, right? It was so big. I mean, it just scared me so bad. It scared me and it just damaged me for life. I'll never do it again. I'll never do it again. Never, ever do it again.
You got to name your turkey. You got to name it.
Somebody told me that when you cooking food, you gotta, make sure you show the food love. I don't know how true that. I think I saw Keisha on there talking about that.
Yeah, I named I fixed two hams. I named them. One was Porky, one was Petunia. When I
I
fixed the
can't.
turkey, I named him Thomas. See, you got to name it.
Carlos, I'm done. Let's move off the food. I can't. Well, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this. Let's talk about, and I hope I'm catching up with you. Let's talk about family. Let's talk about
Okay.
how do you define family?
I said Sunday in the preaching moment. I was preaching Sunday, and I said this. Junie Wallace, you know Junie. Junie always says that there is nothing thicker than blood than love. And family is not always defined by DNA. However, what gives us familial relations is love. And so I don't, while everybody here, don't none of them share my blood, they're all my nieces and nephews, sons, daughters, whatever you want to say. And so it is love that binds us. Sadly, love is an element that is missing out of our society. And sadly, but most effectively and true, particularly within the church. We have love that is governed, if you will. I love who I want to love. But if I don't want to love the others for whatever
Mm.
reason, I ain't gonna love them. And I think that's sad. One of the things Bishop Graves shared with me prior to his passing was he said, "Love everybody God sends you. Love them. Love and kindness are the most free things you can offer, but they're the most valuable that you can share." So to
Wow.
me, that definition of family is bound by that four-letter word, love.
Wow.
Like
Wow.
we've been friends for almost 40 years, but nobody can tell me that we didn't come out of the same womb. Uh, it's just like that.
Well, exactly.
Right. You know, when something happens to you, I'm concerned. I'm gonna get on a plane and come see about you. Bottom line. So
Absolutely.
I
That's
think
right.
it's I'm certain
And
it's love.
I think also, right. I think also we just sort of, we take that word so lightly.
We do.
We don't take it like we used to.
No.
Um, I feel like even when we're mad at each other or whatever, we go too long, you
Right.
know, because family, sisters, brothers, cousins, whatever, we fight, but then after we fight, we say where we going to eat at after that. You know,
Yes.
we shouldn't hold those things or whatever. And I know some things can be sort of deep or whatever, but I just made up in my mind, not this just year, but I made up in my mind, Carlos, that I wasn't gonna hold anything, and even if I don't see you every day,
Hmm.
I made up in my mind that I didn't want to hold anything in my heart against anyone because I'm telling you, the way this is going, and we talking about the last days, like we
Yeah.
talking about them, and we could see it all around. It's just not worth it, and I just think that we should do a little bit better on this family thing, hanging in there together. And like I said, I know we all can't get along all the time or whatever, but I still think that we should cherish those moments, like you're saying. Like I said, like I can remember the times even coming over Grand's house, you know,
Yes.
um, eating and when look, she called us, hey, tell Teresa to come on over. I cooked this, I cooked that. Those memories you don't get like you used to,
No.
so I really miss that part, and I think that we should cherish it just a little bit more. I think we can do a little bit better in that area, you know. Um, what do you have to say about that? And I want to hear from you guys out there too.
You know,
Some of the things that we can work on.
Apostle
Go
Milton
ahead.
said to us years ago, tongue and teeth fall out, but they still need each other. You ever been eating something real good and bit your tongue? You almost fall out because it hurts so bad. But your teeth don't leave your mouth and your tongue don't go nowhere. They eventually fall back in sync. And I think
Right.
that's what we have to employ, the falling back in sync. Because of personality, because of different thought patterns or influences, there will be times when we will clash. That is the nature of human involvement and human interaction. But still have the disagreement, but don't be disagreeable. um, Disagreement is not the hallmark of hatred. So, you learn how to deal with it and have a difference of opinion, difference of thought, and then you still fall back in love. You don't ever fall out of love, you fall deeper in love.
That's good. That's real good. Let me ask you this. Um, what do you do? Because all we know you as, I mean, we see Carlos in the preacher mode, bishop mode, praising God mode, shouting mode,
Hey,
dancing, known for your
hey,
dancing. You're known as the people's bishop. And
All right.
you pick them up, put them down, you do your thing. But what is it that you do? We're gonna come back to that. But what do you do? What do you like to do in your free time? And let me tell you before you dig into that, and I want to say this because I feel as believers that sometimes that's all we know to do. And I feel like half of the battle with family is because we don't know how to engage with one another. especially if we came out of, that type of environment or however, or
Yeah.
setting. That's all we know. Go to church, come on Sundays, eat at the table, go back on Sunday night, shout a little bit more, come back again, get ready if you have to go to work, school. What is it that you would say you would do in your free time? And I know that you're not married or anything like that, but we do have
Thank
singles
God.
on here or whatever. What is it that you can do in your free time, or that you like to do in your free time?
Well, as you know, I'm an avid reader. I love to read. And I typically read fiction, some nonfiction biographies. I like reading because it feeds the soul. But I love bowling. I go bowling. Now I can't bowl without them guards up, but I bowl. And it's these very young people. I said, "Come on, let's go bowling." And so we all converge on the bowling alley on Monday or Tuesday nights, and we bowl. Of course, everybody knows I'm an avid shopper. Love to shop. Gonna get our things here. Gotta have your things. uh, I watch horror movies. There were things that I didn't do in my youth that I do now. I look at TV now. Um, I still watch Dallas from the 80s. I'm J.R. Ewing. I watch Dallas. Um, besides that, I don't take myself too seriously, Teresa. That's the biggest thing. Sometimes we take ourselves too seriously, uh,
Yes.
and we put undue pressure on ourselves. And I stopped doing that. I laugh at myself now. I walked down the hall and can't remember why I went down the hall. So I have to go back and sit on the bed and try to remember, what was I going down the hall for? And sometimes it's like, oh, you went down the hall because you had to go to the bathroom. Oh, that's why I went down the hall. So, I laugh at myself now. Um, I enjoy, yeah, I do. Uh, I'm trying to take up an offering so I can get my tickets to the Nita Baker concert next year. I'm going to concerts and going to things that we have. Yeah, don't take up an offering. They can send me to the Nita Baker concert. Um, I'm doing things now that we were told was wrong and sitting in the seat of the scornful. No, now I'm starting to do things. If I listen to Anita Baker on Apple Music, why can't I go and enjoy her concert live and in person? Yeah, I'm gonna go down there. Want Babyface to get on the stage and get off so I can hear Nita. Uh, so those are the things that I do now, really adding life to my years. Yeah, I want him to get on off the stage. Let me hear Nita. Um, Adding life to my years. And I think it's good for everybody to find that niche. If it's
Oh God.
reading, if it's
Now,
sewing, whatever.
okay. So I mean, and that's good because you is he catching up with me? Oh, okay. It's my turn. I'm here. Y'all gotta catch up. Okay. Well, there's one more thing, Carlos, that I wanna talk about too. And because I mean, I know we are getting on up there in age, but we've been doing this a long time. Um,
Hmm.
if you could change one thing or could unlearn one thing, and you might have hit it already, in this thing that we're in, as believers and churchgoers and whatever we do, what would you have changed? What would be one thing that you want to change?
Um, I learned it later, but the one thing I wish they would have taught us differently was how to apply the grace of God.
Mm,
Um, we have been selective in who we offer grace. We have been selective to what we offer grace to. And for that reason, some folks have fallen away from this glorious life of holiness. They won't think about it because when they failed, there was no one there to catch them, or there was no one there to pick them up from the fallen place. So they become a castaway.
my God.
And I thank God I learned it when I did, and I only learned it when I became a castaway. Uh, I didn't have the privilege of being a castaway that went away. I had to be a castaway while I was at church, still with a microphone in my hand. So I had to learn how to lead while I was bleeding, how to preach while I was broken, how to counsel when I needed counseling, how to
Oh
comfort when
my
I was
God.
comfortless. I'm grateful for those experiences because it gives me a greater depth for someone who needs that grace. And I know that that grace is not mine to be selective with because it is the grace of God. Thus, it must be applied to whomever is in need of it. And if we fail to do that, then we don't know God. I don't care how many
Jesus.
tongues you talk in, how well you hoop, how many keys you change, how many cartwheels you do. If you can't show that grace, then you don't know God. You don't know Him. I'll stand in your face and I'll tell you you don't know Him because you don't. And I ain't really scared of nobody. I would change that. So now
Jesus.
it is my position in having founded a church from the ground uh, and having people from all walks of life that I now encounter to show them that
Mhm.
love and that grace. And I often say, we are all a work in progress. Okay, how long you been doing this? 30 years,
Tell me
30
the name.
days, 30 minutes. We are all a walk in progress. And here's the caveat: for as long as we are living in this life, there's going to be
Hello.
something in this flesh that causes us to need that grace. Hymologist said, there to my heart was the blood applied. Glory to his name. And so we have to be able to apply that
My
grace
God.
and apply that love to everybody, everywhere, to anybody, any place.
Yes. And that's good. And I am so glad because one thing about it was like when we came up or whatever, I don't know if it was good, bad, but we didn't get a lot of grace show to us. You
No.
know, we didn't get a lot of great show to us. And if I could do something all over again, I would explain it a little bit more. And like you said, everybody, because you wore stockings, you're not going to, you didn't wear stockings, or you wore your toes out, or or
Yeah.
whatever, you're not going to hell.
Yeah.
So if there would be some things that I could unlearn, I would come from that vein. Now I'm not saying that you should not dress modest. Now I'm not saying that,
No. No.
but some of the stuff that they told us and some of the things I was down there, oh God, forgive me, oh God. It didn't even matter to God. And I don't want to down them because maybe that's what they learned. That's what they came up in.
It's
But
all they
in
knew.
this era, I would want to let them, that's all they knew. And I would want to let them know that, hey, it's about your heart. It's about, your dedication to Christ. You giving yourself to Him all the way and going deeper in Him. I would focus more on the soul,
Yes.
than what you have on and what that kind of thing. And that's one thing I like about Zion Hill. And I'm not going to hold you long because I know your kids are there. That's one thing I like about Zion Hill. When I come, I'm so blessed. And if I've never told you that, I'm so blessed because they
Thank you.
really come as they are. They come in different uniforms, but that don't mean that their heart doesn't long to be right, and they're striving for perfection. And that's one thing I love, how you take them all. You take them, you say, come unto him,
Yes.
not come unto me. You say, come unto him, and I really love that about you. And so I really want to give you a shout out and give Zion Hill a shout out about that, because I'm telling you, God is awesome. And I see that lives are being changed, you know. So
You froze up on me. Y'all got a bad storm out there. You froze up, sister.